Because the fact of the matter is, man, if you pick the wrong woman, I'm telling you, man, if you pick the wrong woman, your life gonna be hell. Hey man, before we get more into the video, make sure y'all click that Patreon link below, man. I will be doing a lot of different type of content on there, man. So if you support me and you want to see more deeper concepts and me talk about things I'm not gonna talk about on here, definitely click the link below, man. I love y'all, man. And also too, I got 2 free ebooks for y'all in the description, so click those links as well, man. I love y'all. Now let's go ahead and get back into the video.
Do not pick partnerships based on pleasure. You pick partnerships based on purpose. And I think that's where a lot of people get messed up. There are a lot of people you can be compatible with, but they're not going in the same direction as you. The pleasure wears off when you get in a pit. Like when it ain't working, when we lost the money, when you used to dress up for me and now you looking like a grandma, like all of those things, that's when you have to pick partners that you remember. Why did we get together? What was the purpose of this? What did we say we were gonna do? And so a lot of times when people are starting to date and have fun and do all the different things, they're not thinking purpose. And it's hard to think purpose when you have not spent enough time with yourself personally.
On this channel a lot lately, I've been telling my men to vet women. You have to vet women based off what you want for your life. And the thing is, like he said, man, compatibility, we all understand that, right? We all want to be with somebody that's compatible. But like you said, just because we both like to travel and our sisters are cool and we both like to, you know what I'm saying? We both like to eat at Ruby Tuesday. That's not enough for the relationship to keep going. But so many times us men, not that he mentioned this, we can't even get past the woman's looks. We get so infatuated. Oh, I think I met the right one and she's so perfect and all these different type of things, but you don't even know if she's with your program. Because I know for me, at the end of the day, it's all about getting somebody who has the same goals as you. You want somebody that's going the same direction. If you want a family and she doesn't want a family, well, guess what? That's probably gonna be an issue. Again, it's bigger than compatibility. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't be compatible with the person that you're with, because you should, but it's bigger than that. And because again, does this person want the same things that you want? Program, what's the purpose for your life? And a lot of times as men, we don't even have no direction for ourselves. So it's hard for us to know which direction to take a woman in. You're not even leading yourself. How are you going to be able to lead a woman? And I know for me, throughout most of my 20s, probably not in my late 20s, but throughout my early and mid 20s, I didn't even know what I wanted for myself. I couldn't take a relationship seriously because I wasn't stable. I wasn't confident. I didn't know what I want from my life. I knew I wanted a family, but I just didn't know which direction to go towards. And so many men, we're looking for a woman. We're always on the hunt for women, but yet your mind is not right. You're not stable, you're not confident. And I'm not saying to not date, but what I'm saying is as men, we need to focus on all our areas of life. You need to focus on your mindset. You need to be in the gym. You need to be learning who you are in solitary. You need to be learning who you are by spending time alone. Because knowing who you are, that's gonna allow you to have standards for yourself. You have standards for yourself, you're able to vet women more properly. Like I had a consultation with a dude yesterday, and we was talking about, just having more standards for ourselves and vetting women out. You know what I'm saying? It's important to vet the woman you deal with. And I was telling him that it's all about pace. You know what I'm saying? So many times people in this generation, and this is men and women, when we meet that person, we like, oh man, this is it. This is my husband. This is my wife. This is it. So we get to calling them all the time, texting them all the time, want to see them all the time. But we don't even know what they want 10 years from now. We don't even know if they want a family. You know what I'm saying? We just know that we like the same things. It ain't enough. It's not enough. You know what I'm saying? It's all about pace. And again, we get on Instagram and we're on the gram and we see all these couples living these different type of ways. And we feel like, man, that's what I want. I want the Jay-Z and Beyonce. I want the this and that, LeBron and Savannah. But you're seeing 2-second shots of people's life. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, man, we let society dictate what we think a relationship should look like. And going back to the main message of what Buddy was saying, a lot of times, man, we're picking partnerships based on pleasure. You know what I'm saying? And again, this is not saying, because, you know, there's going to be people that say, well, you shouldn't want to be with somebody that's going to please you. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it cannot end there. It can't end there. But again, so many of us have this mindset of, I don't want to settle. I don't want to be alone. So we just take anything running along instead of having that abundance. This is where the abundance comes into factor. Because real abundance is patient. Real abundance is knowing that, okay, if this person is not a good fit for my life, then I'm moving on. And the thing is, women low-key do a good job at having abundance. Women can replace you like that. Men, on the other hand, we have trouble with that. Find one girl we like, and then if it ends with her, now we stuck. We ain't got no other options. We got options, but they're not options that we want. But with women, on the other hand, they could cut you off and still have 3 other dudes that they like because they put themselves first. What I'm telling men to do, you gotta put yourself first. Know what you want out of your life. If you don't want a marriage, that's cool. If you just want a long-term relationship, you gotta know that. But also too, what are your non-negotiables? What are the standards? You know what I'm saying? How do you want the woman to show up? And it gotta be vice versa too. She's gonna have things that you probably gonna have to abide by too. It's kind of like a partnership. But at the end of the day, it starts with you. What do you want out of life? You got to know what you want, but you also too, you got to be realistic in knowing that, okay, these women, right, the women that you want over there, they don't want you right now. They want these guys. So also too, you have to become what you want to attract. You know what I'm saying? If you want very beautiful women that are smart and feminine and nurturing and willing to follow your program, well, you got to be that masculine dude that's assertive, you know what I'm saying, knows what he wants out of life. You know what I'm saying? He has a bigger focus. He's in the gym. He's fit. He's intellectual. You got to have those different things if you want to attract that feminine woman. You know what I'm saying? And again, going back to the main message, man, we get too caught up with pleasure. Oh man, she got something fat back there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just so fat back there, man. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like this is the perfect one, but you don't know anything else about her. Because the fact of the matter is, man, if you pick the wrong woman, I'm telling you, man, if you pick the wrong woman, your life gonna be hell. You're gonna regret it on the back end. That's why you gotta put the work in the beginning to vet the woman, so you don't have to worry about all of that. But too many times we don't want to pace ourselves in the beginning. And then we get burnt on the, you know what I'm saying, on the back end. We get burnt on the back end. Oh, I didn't know this was gonna happen. Yeah, because you didn't vet the woman in the beginning. I understand compatibility, right? Because a lot of times, man, me and this person, we're so compatible. I get it. But what you gotta understand is deeper than compatibility. What does that person want for their life? Because so many times when we throw that word, oh, me and her are very compatible. But yeah, but y'all are going 2 different directions in life. You want a family and she doesn't, but y'all compatible. How does that working out for you? You know what I'm saying? Too many times we ignore people throughout the vetting process because in dating, for some reason, and this is men and women, we feel like we can change people. You know what I'm saying? We feel like we can change people, but dating is not to change someone. The purpose of dating is getting to know who that person is to see if they're the best fit for your life. That's what it is, because you can't change a person. You're just trying to see ultimately who they are as an individual and see if they can fit into your program. And vice versa. She's going to be seeing if you fit into her program. You know what I'm saying? She's going to be seeing it because we all know women are going to do what's best for them when it's best for them. You know what I'm saying? So as a man, your focus at the end of the day should always be on how can I improve? You know what I'm saying? Staying purposeful, staying disciplined, being confident in the gym, keeping your hobbies, hanging out with your friends. Leveling up is the ultimate thing that we should always constantly be doing. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like I say to you guys, continue to vet your woman and always continue to pace yourself, man. Because at the end of the day, man, if you can't show respect towards yourself and have standards, for the women in your life and just your life in general, she ain't gonna have no respect for you. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always. Guys, make sure you go subscribe to my Patreon, where it will be hella exclusive content over there. And also too, guys, make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm gone.